Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little chatty vlog while I'm making... You okay? She's just fallen off of her scratching post. So today I am going to be making a Cadbury's chocolate house because I thought I would do like a chatty kind of vlog. I wanted to be like doing something so that you've got like a visual aspect of the video as well, so that it's not just sitting here listening to me talk. So full disclosure, I didn't actually buy the Cadbury's chocolate house pack because, me being me, I added it all up and worked out it was cheaper to buy everything separately and just build it like that rather than buying it as a pack. So that's what I did. I am not gonna lie, the temptation to just scrap the house and just eat it right now is unreal. The amount of willpower that is needed for this. I do need the little cutout things because I bought the pack a few years ago and I kept it because past me just knew I would make this one day and not want to buy the pack and just buy it separately, so I kept the little cutouts. So I'm going to find that in a second. I think I need to show you Molly. Look at that face.
What are you doing? What are you doing out here? Oh, she's naughty. She's naughty. She's naughty.
Just gonna find the little cutout for the roof. I'm sure I put it in one of these books, so let's have a look. Hi! Don't lose your head, don't mean to hurt anyone. If not, I'm gonna have to improvise and just try and work it out myself, which won't be great, but it'll be fine. No luck. Me and Molly couldn't find it, but I'm about to ask my mother because she is the queen of finding everything. If anyone knows where it is, she does. Molly's here, she's been getting involved. Do you remember when I did the chocolate house last time, a few years ago? There was that cutout, that cardboard cutout in the shape of a house.
Was there?
There definitely was. I definitely kept it in the cookbook.
Don't remember that.
Don't you? Okay, so we can't find it anyway. So I'm gonna improvise. Worst case scenario, I'll just eat the chocolate. If my memory serves me right, the bigger ones are the sides, like that. The smaller ones go there like that, and you cut a triangle out, which is what I'm trying to find the stencil for, but obviously it's not around. And then try to hold this in place. The Winter Wonderland ones are the roof, which go like that. And then the flake goes on top. So it has been over 2 months since I left my day job. The first month kind of just felt like I was on annual leave. It just felt like I was on holiday. Oh God, that should sound good. Are you joking? Cadbury's, are you joking? What? I have to buy another one, unless we've got a spare one, which I don't think we do. Hello, Molly. Could actually potentially stick it back together. If I like melted the inside, I could then stick it back together. As I was saying, it doesn't feel like it's been 2 months because the first month felt like I was just on holiday. And so it's only really this last month that's kind of felt like I'm actually unemployed. Well, self-employed. Oh, that's better. That's a nice one. I just want to eat it right now, to be honest. It's been really good being self-employed, doing YouTube and TikTok full time. It's been something that has probably been a long time coming, but I just was too scared to take the leap. Then I, this year, became quite unhappy at my day job, and that kind of gave me the oomph to leave and do this full time. One thing that I have noticed is that I have so much free time now. So this last year or two I went part-time, but before that I was full-time, and sometimes at election time I was doing, you know, like this general election this year, 1 week I did 62 hours. So I was like, and then I'm also trying to do YouTube and TikTok full-time as well, and it's just a nightmare. Oh God, so good. just the fact that I was always tired. I always felt burnt out as well. And now I've just got so much time to do things that I want to do in my free time. First of all, I need to stick this together, but I can do that in a minute. What I remember doing is I remember coming up to about here, cutting this out, melting the chocolate that I've just cut out, because that acts as the glue. The melted chocolate is the glue. I'm gonna wash my hands, they're already getting quite sticky from this. So I will be back. I'm gonna see how big these are, because then that will measure out how much I need to cut a roof off. So it's from the 4th one up. Obviously, goes without saying, be safe with knives, because, you know, they're sharp. I think probably like that. Well, I'm going in, so no turning back now. I've already angled that really badly. I need to more go that way. Something I've had more time to do now is write. I really want to be a author. And, oh, there we go. Right, got one done. Something I just didn't have time to do for like the last couple of years was write. So you can't really be an author without writing. So I'm really hoping to get properly back into that, because I want to be an author, particularly in the last couple of years when I have been working full-time but also trying to do YouTube and TikTok. It's just too much, and I think depending on what book you're writing, you have to be in the right headspace. Like, you have to actually properly get into it. You can't just do it half-heartedly for like half an hour. I'm writing a murder mystery, and so I kind of need to get back into it, like with my head screwed on. I need to think, right, what have I revealed so far? I've written 2 novels previously. The first one I wrote when I was like 19, 20, 21. It was kind of like a spy dystopian thriller. I was very proud of it at the time. Looking back, it was not good. Oh god, that's too small, isn't it? We could make it work. That's kind of what it looks like. I don't know if that's gonna be okay or not, but we'll see. Generally, when you write a book, like if you're wanting to be published, you send it off to agencies. Generally, you only send like a sample, like 3 chapters or like 10,000 words. That's kind of like a general rule. Normally it takes a couple of months to hear back. If you hear back and they reject it, which is mostly what happens, then that's it. They don't want to read any more of it. You know, they think, no, not the book for me, not good enough, or, you know, something along those lines. So I sent this book off when I was 21, got literally endless rejections. I was devastated. I was like, this is such a good book. Like, you know, why does no one want it? Reading it now, I'm like, yeah, that's why nobody wanted it. One day I might try and bring it back from the dead and, you know, rewrite it a bit better. I was like, okay, forget that novel, let's write a new one. You know, second novel will always be better. I decided to switch up the genre. I wrote a coming of age rom-com, which I was, and still am, very proud of. I feel like it is my best work that I've done. Very funny, if I do say so myself. Wrote that between the ages of 22 to 25. It took me a bit longer because we had something called lockdown in the middle of it. However, I was still one of those people who worked during lockdowns, and alongside that I started doing TikTok and then gradually got onto YouTube, and so I just didn't have a lot of time to do it. But I finished it and I sent it off. I got not 1, not 2, but 3 full manuscript requests. What happens is you send the first 3 chapters off to an agency. 99% of the time you will get rejected at the first hurdle. A full manuscript request, and that is basically where the agent loves what they're reading and wants to read the entire book. It is a big thing. If you get a full manuscript request, it is a huge thing. I got 3 for this rom-com book that I wrote, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna be an author. Spoiler alert, I wasn't. I did hear back. They were all rejections, but one of them, I have some dream agents, and one of these people were my dream agent, and they had gone through the first chapter and done like proper edits and stuff and suggestions for me to help improve it. Oh my god, like I've actually got proper like feedback from this agent, and so I was like, oh my god. Another of the agents said, it's not for me, but if you rewrite it, we'd love to hear from you again. I sort of edited it again, sent it off. I did get rejected again. They both basically said I showed a lot of potential, and they also said include this email so we know that we've had this conversation. And so yeah, okay, so it's kind of lined up, right? She says it'll be fine. So let's go get a bowl and melt this, and we will continue this conversation in a second. Okay, so it's just in the microwave melting at the moment. But yeah, that's basically where I am at with my writing. I'm hoping to finish this murder mystery early next year because I've got so much more time now to work on it. That's just one of the benefits of quitting my job. It has also given me a lot more time to be able to film, like, you know, sit down and film videos like this and do vlogs and stuff. I'm able to post every day now, whereas before I was posting every other day because I didn't have as much time to film. So we've got some melted chocolate here. I'm just gonna actually melt it properly because, like, at the moment it's only the surfaces that are melted, but it is melted inside, so I'm just mixing it around. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, you could just eat that, couldn't you? One of the other things, which is also really good news, is that I'm going traveling again next week, actually. First things first, I'm gonna glue this back together. I don't know if I should wait so that it doesn't melt it. I'm not sure. Just try it and see. Just see if it works. Okay, I'm just sticking it back together and hopefully that will work. Just gonna leave it there to soak for a minute. Oh no, I washed my hair this morning. I think I've just put chocolate in it. Hang on.
Yes? What are you doing, Milo? Come here, baby. I need to have a big cuddle with you. Here he is, the boy. It's little Milo. Mwah. Mwah. You going to bed, baby?
No? Okay, please yourself.
Need to wash my hands again now.
Luckily, none had gone in my hair, but I really should have my hair up because, you know, hygiene and all that. I'm going to Australia for a week, then New Zealand for a month, then Hawaii, and then America. The whole trip itself is 7 weeks. I have travelled Australia before for 3 months, which is why I'm only going for a week this time, just to do the two things that I loved. Perth, but basically to do Rottnest Island, and then Sydney, the other end of the country. I'm going to be in Sydney for New Year's, which is really exciting. I am a little bit nervous, but that's normal because, you know, you're going to a whole country on the other side of the world on your own. But I did solo travelled Australia in 2023, and that was really fun and I really enjoyed it. So hopefully I'll be fine with this one. Figuring out how to do this. I'm gonna do this side first. It's just the old nerves of going to a different country on your own. What if something goes wrong? The homesickness, but I survived before, so I feel like I'm gonna survive this time. I'm really excited. I'm really excited because I'm going to be vlogging my trip as well, because I hope that it encourages other people to solo travel because it's so fun. You learn so much about yourself, which sounds so corny and so cliche, but you do. You're spending 24/7 with yourself and no one else. It's just you doing everything in the trip. It's not like you're with somebody who's going to be going on the entire trip with you. It's just you, and you'll meet people along the way, but it's just you doing this by yourself. It was actually my friend Beth who encouraged me to do this. She did Australia and she loved it. She said it was the best thing she could have ever done in her life. Oh yeah, that's definitely got to go on the inside. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's like a totally different size to that. So do I cut one of the cubes out or what? And then one's a chimney. That's it. I know what I'm doing now. If it's wrong, then you told me to do this, so you're the one that's wrong. That's looking a better size, so hopefully it's right. Like I say, you do learn a lot about yourself. I know that I'm somebody who loves my own company. It got to a point where when I was solo traveling, I actually opted for the private rooms in a hostel towards the end, which is a really bad message, I'm sorry. I've also learned that I can do things by myself. I don't have to rely on other people. I've also learned that I'm a lot more chill than I thought I was. In Australia, like, I almost missed a flight. I booked the wrong coach, so I then had to sit in a bus terminal for 8 hours. These things that happened, it was fine. Like, I just laughed it off and was like, oh well. Like, the 2 girls that I was with were so lovely. Found out there was one later on, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just go and chill in the other terminal where there's actually restaurants until the next flight. In the bus terminal for 8 hours, I just got chatting to a load of people. I can do anything that is thrown at me. It's just gonna be so fun. We're gonna go on a little adventure together. I'm gonna try and do this one now. Look at that. It's definitely a wonky chocolate house, but she's getting there. She's sticking together. So yeah, that is basically my life updates at the moment. I quit my job to do this full-time. YouTube and TikTok full-time. TikTok's worrying me with the whole American ban. I really hope it doesn't happen because I've just quit my job to do it full-time. I feel so privileged and lucky to have this platform on YouTube as well. But yeah, I do feel really sad about TikTok being banned because I know that it's probably not going to be long before it goes ahead in the UK. From a selfish point of view, I don't want it to because it's my job. But also, from a human being point of view, I love TikTok. It's so fun. Me and my mum, we constantly send them to each other. Me and my dad send TikToks to each other. I really hope it doesn't get banned in the UK because I think that'd be a really sad day. Like, I know you shouldn't be addicted to social media and all that, but people don't think that it's an issue if you were to watch like a 2-hour film. But if you were to spend 2 hours on TikTok watching, you know, funny videos, they say that that's a problem, that's an addiction. But it's not. It's just, that's how you choose to spend your time. We'll just see what happens. But either way, I've got you guys. Oh, sorry, I'm just squeezing that in there. Okay, and then that's just gonna stick like that. I'm just gonna hold this together. We've kind of got the base that is set. Oh no! I am very excited for Christmas. It feels so weird that it's literally Christmas next week. It feels like it should still be about a month away. Oopsie. It feels way too soon to be Christmas. But I'm still so excited. And like I said, oh my god. I'm obviously going to be going travelling the day after Boxing Day. I'm hoping that I will have eaten most of this before Christmas because otherwise my poor parents are going to have to eat the whole thing. Which they had to do last time as well, because they say on the Cadbury's like house box, put icing sugar on it at the end for like a little snow effect. Don't put icing sugar on at the end. I know it looks pretty with the snow, but it makes it taste like poo. Keep it nice and simple with your chocolate. I'm figuring out how to do this. Actually, I'm going to put a bit on the bottom of here too, just because I'm probably not doing a very good job actually. Let's try and put this on. Oh my god, it actually kind of is working. My goals for 2025, be happy, finish my current novel to the point where I can actually start sending it off. I would like to hit 50k on Instagram. I find Instagram the most difficult thing ever to build. It's just ridiculously hard to build Instagram. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to fit or not. Oh, that isn't good. Oh no, I've got a massive hole in my house. Look. I could always put the chimney there so then you can't see it. Put the chimney this side. Just hold this here for a second. I'm scared to let go. Okay, it's staying on. Flake is meant to go on the top, however, because I've messed the whole thing up, it looks like I've just plonked it on the top there. It's not perfect. This is how not... Did you just see that fell down? This is how not to do a chocolate house. Buy the pack because it's got actual instructions in that and also a template. Oh, do you know what? I'm just getting this everywhere. This started off so neat and it's just ending so chaotic. Right, let's just put that on the top there. I'll be honest with you, this isn't gonna last long. I'm gonna be eating it tonight. Right, let's try again with this chimney, shall we? Let's see how long this stays on for. Okay, well, that pretty much concludes the video. We started without a Christmas house and we've ended with a substandard Christmas house. This is actually going to be the last vlog that I do before I go traveling. I am going to be posting normal content every day while I'm gone, so you're not really going to notice any difference in like terms of shorts and skits. It's all going to be the same. I've filmed all of them in the last few weeks, so I've got them all scheduled and ready to go. But obviously I'm going to be gone for 7 weeks. And also, if you guys want to follow my Instagram, I'll be posting updates and stuff on there about where I am, what I'm up to and stuff. So yeah, I'm really nervous about traveling, but I'm really excited as well, and it's going to be so much fun. So I will see you in Australia. No, I'll be doing like a whole packing video and stuff. But yes, I will see you soon. Bye.